Well, good evening, folks. Welcome back to the farm. What an adventure we've had here this afternoon, let me tell you. So it was about 4 o'clock when my wife called. I was in the office in Grand Prairie, so not close to home, not terribly far away, but not close to home by any means. And she said there's sheep everywhere. They're all down, like, south of the barn, right? They're all down the hill over there and everywhere. So I said, okay, I'll wrap up. I'll get all wrapped up here and hit the road, and we'll get home, and I'll just manage it. Anyways, as I'm coming up the hill to the farm, just as I'm approaching the driveway, about 50 sheep just leave the yard, and they head out towards our neighbors over there, across the road to the north. Oh my God, here you go. And there's my wife running across the yard, flip-flops. 2 kids in the house, right? Panicking. Shit's going sideways. And I'm in dress pants and oh yeah, the whole 9 yards. Just super ready to go farming. Anyways, to get finding out this panel here, the wind is so strong today. I don't know, we probably had 80, 90 kilometer an hour gusts, right? The wind actually blew that steel panel and just blew it open, right? Like it's not tied to anything, and that's probably the first mistake. It's tied on the other end, but just gravity really and friction against the ground was what's holding it in place. Nevertheless, the wind took that whole set of panels and just moved it open. So then 50 sheep and 2 little cows just, no, we're done, we're leaving. She's packing a pail of grain anyway, the wife's packing a pail of grain, and we get everybody to come back in through the panel here. We think everybody, for the most part. And then I'm looking around and I'm like, we seem short. And Penelope's, she's right kind of in the middle there. She's only got 1 lamb, and she's supposed to have 2, and that alone seems odd. And then I can hear bellowing over to the west of the barn, one of these little ones anyways. And somebody's looking for Mom. But anyways, I get the gate closed, I go over there. And sure enough, our neighbors to the west, they've got about 5 or 6 sheep. Well, no, what would it be? 3 ewes and 6 lambs that didn't belong to them over there beside the ram pen. So that was an adventure. So I'll fetch up a bucket of grain and I'll do a little trespassing, and I walk them back and get them back, and then they're in here. And then I'm looking around, and still no lamb for poor old Penelope, right? She got 1, but not the other. And we walked this field. And then I went out and I walked that field. And that's about 30 acres, right? Like, it's not just a short stroll in the park. Like, it's a big field. Walk, and then we come back with the side-by-side. And we're back and forth. We check the whole yard site. No, nothing. Charlotte and I have a bit of supper, and then we get the side-by-side, and we go down the road to the west, up the road to the east. Then I'm just like, well, like, it's got to be, like, maybe we missed it. So I come back in here, we walk this whole field, can't find it. And I text the neighbor, holy, you're way up there high. I text the neighbor, and I said, look, it's got a, newborn lamb, couple days old maybe, yellow tag, you be careful up there. Yellow tag, the big letter P. If you're getting an extra lamb, let me know, because we're missing one. He's like, oh no, I'll keep a lookout. Anyways, I walked that fence down there to the east, and I walked all the way to the corner, right to the very corner, right beside the neighbor's house. And I seen this little dark thing in the bushes, and sure enough, that lamb had gone to the other side, gone over that fence to that neighbor. Never mind the fact this gate was wide open, and every sheep that we had and the cows all wandered away, and they went out that way. The little lamb that could just stayed over there. So we had a wild goose chase, and this is now like probably going on the 3rd, maybe even close to the 4th hour until we finally found it. But happy to say, everybody's back where they're supposed to be, all tucked in, triple happy teddy bears, and I'm going to go for a cup of tea. So after that adventure, I hope you have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.